What's up, Squarebody people? So today I've got an actual pro mechanic. His name is Shane Humphrey, and he's going to be over here in a minute to help me look at this Edelbrock and check on timing and try all the things that you guys suggested in the previous videos about how to get this thing running right. Previous owner said that there was a giant cam in the engine, but I'm just not hearing the giant cam lope. So I want to see what I can figure out about how to tune this thing up to really get the greatest potential possible out of this engine. All right, so this is my buddy Shane. He is an actual professional mechanic. He lives up the road from me. He's done a bunch of work for me in the past, and he's been watching these videos, and he said if I ever needed help to let him know, so I need some help. And he showed up today, and he's going to take a look at it for us. But before we go in, I want him to show us a little bit about what you got here with this Mustang.
It's just a little 94 EP. Had a little bit of work done to it.
A little bit?
It's got 373 gears, off-road H-pipe, and Flowmasters, and long tube headers. Got cross drill and slaughter rotors all the way around. It's got a little baby motor in it.
Holy cow. How'd you even fit all that stuff in there?
Well, fortunately, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Somebody else did before I bought it.
Wow.
But yeah, Cobra intake, MSD ignition. I don't know what camshaft it's got in it. It's a pretty small one. But it's got the aftermarket throttle body and cold air.
We gotta hear it. Can you start it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That sounds pretty good right there. Oh yeah. Let me get back here and do that again. Hit that again. That's pretty sweet. All right, so as I was telling you, Shane, I got it running and changed the plugs out, and it'll run in idle now, but it's just sounding like it's not hitting on all cylinders. It's just sounding a little bit rough. Firing order is correct, right?
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
Well, let's fire it up and see how unhappy it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
What is that?
Is that a valve? Lifter going out? Or?
Yeah, I think it's this, because when I was trying to replace the starter, I didn't know how to get to it, so I started taking the headers off, and then I was like, I'll just drop it down from underneath. So got to put that back in. I think that should stop that.
Yeah, I thought it was spitting through the carburetor there for a minute. I thought maybe you had a lobe down on cam. Yeah, I imagine it is. Doesn't take them long,
Sure
does it?
done. sound a little bit better from back here.
Keeps wanting to go left around the world, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You got the blinker turn signal is broke off. Yeah. All right, so Shane did his magic on the carburetor already. It didn't take very long at all, and he was dialing in these two screws on the front of the carburetor. I asked him to just stop and explain to me in front of you guys what's going on and what he did there to make it sound better. We still have this little exhaust leak here in the header. Realized that the threads are stripped out in the block, so I'm gonna have to tap that later, and I feel like that's gonna stop that little popping, don't you think, Shane?
Yeah, it already quietened down quite a bit, just tightening up the other one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty basic and simple. You just kind of get your idle where you need it to be, where we don't have a tack hooked up, so I don't know where it's at, but just kind of going by ear. But then these little idle mixture screws, you kind of, while it's running and warmed up, you turn it in until you can kind of hear it bog down just a little bit, and then you back it out a half a turn. You do that on both sides, and it.
So do those control the fuel or the air or
air
both?
Fuel.
Okay, and is it one, like one does one and one is the other, or are they both a mixture?
They're both just mixture screws is all they are. Yeah. But I'm not real familiar with the Edelbrock. I'm more of a Holly guy, but Edelbrock makes pretty good carburetor. A lot of people use them. But it's responsive. I mean, it's got plenty of snap to it.
And you don't hear any stuck valves or lifters?
No, I just think it may have a solid lifter camshaft in it.
What are you saying, solo lifter?
Solid
lifter.
Yeah.
Cam.
Instead of like a hydraulic lifter has a plunger in it that actually is like a hydraulic. It kind of moves in and out of that lifter.
Okay.
And a solid lifter is solid. What it is just something to keep to move the push rod.
Okay.
You know. But and it does it solid, and you have to adjust the valves accordingly, because a hydraulic lifter kind of adjusts the valves themselves.
Okay. So I need to ask the previous owner if it was a solid lifter or a hydraulic lifter, right?
Right.
Okay.
It's kind of got the sounds of solid lift camshaft, like the typical valve train noise you would hear out of one. That's why I was curious.
Okay.
But
other than that, you said I needed to get my plug wires cleaned up a little bit, but
yeah, we just need to get them up and out of the way so they're not touching the headers.
Is that just for heat?
It'll burn the wire in two, and then you got a dead mess, and then you got to buy a new plug wire.
Yeah, I've heard that some people are commenting saying that the plug wires can like arc and cause electrical issues.
They can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if they get up against the header. See, like this one here, it's already up against it. It wouldn't take it long to have that one burnt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't take it long.
I got some new ones coming just in case.
As a matter of fact, it's hot right where we're sitting. So.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. Well,
some people run those boots on the end of the plug. The wire, you know, those boots you can buy that like they're about that long, you know,
just
and
they heat
slide.
Protection.
Yeah, they slide over them.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about it on this one, because the way the headers are set up, you've got plenty of room.
Yeah.
You can just get them up out of the way so they're not. That one's already wanting to drop down.
Yeah, I ordered some new plugs for both of these square bodies and some keepers for them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's an aftermarket head, though. It doesn't look like your typical run-of-the-mill GM.
Obviously. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. I mean, this engine came out of a dirt track car, and
It's probably a dart head.
It was built to go fast.
The iron dart heads.
Is that pretty good? Or
yeah, they're good.
Good.
They're a lot better than your stock, heads.
And what'd you say the intake was?
It's a Victor
Junior.
Yeah. I think they're rated 3,500 to 7,500, if I remember right, as far as RPMs go.
Yeah, he was. I talked to Adrian, the guy that built this motor long ago, and he said his dirt track car was just constantly running 7,000 RPM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say she's had a pretty rough life.
Yeah. Hopefully we're breathing a little bit of life back into her.
Wasn't smoking or nothing, so
no.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, that's encouraging. Man, I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'd definitely get some gauges in it so you can see what your oil pressure and water temp is.
Okay.
I don't never worry about a volt gauge. It's either charging or it's not. But
yeah,
the two main concerns is oil pressure and water temp. So.
Okay. All right. I'll get those working. You guys tell me what you guys think, what you heard. If it sounds better now after he messed with the carb, let me know what you guys would do to this truck. I don't know how far I'm going to go on it, if I want to pull all of this and paint it or what, but let me know what you guys would do if this was yours. In the meantime, I'm just going to steadily keep working to patch up wiring, get gauges, fix that little exhaust leak, and who knows what else we'll do. But anyway, thank you for watching. We just ask you to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you're still here, I want to remind you guys, if you like my content, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, what I do is maybe different than what everyone else does because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I never really claim to. Like, don't watch me for tutorials. Watch me just to watch an idiot tinker around and try not to blow up the engine and try to get it to work. But if you do like watching people that know what they're doing, go check out some of my friends, Classic Car Revivals, Tanner Rebuilds, and Whiskey Dents. You know, I want to show you something I got in the mail today. This is my sticker for Whiskey Dents' truck giveaway. This is for Project Lomax. You can go to Whiskey Dents' page, and he is giving this truck away. All you got to do is buy this sticker. You've got a 1 in 500 chance to win that truck. It's a pretty awesome build. I've been following it for a while, so go check that out. There's also another dude that I've been watching lately. His channel name, I believe, is Days of Pain and Victory. He's an awesome dude. I've been watching him do some cool stuff. He's a big off-roader and hot rodder, and his channel is all about building these trucks and tinkering around and doing all kinds of cool stuff in the shop. But the thing I love about his videos is he's got his kids in there all the time, and they're hilarious. So go check out his stuff. I've been binging on him. Anyways, you guys have an awesome day. See ya.